Hi, this is Julie Seal, and we're at the Salt of Scream Fencing Center in Linden, Utah. And I'd like to tell you how you can get started in fencing. Now, the first thing you can do is check out and see whether your local community provides community education. If they do, there's a good chance there's a fencing class that you can take. That way you can see whether fencing is really the sport for you. If there's not a fencing class, or if you take the fencing class and you decide you want to keep going, next thing you can do is contact the U.S. Fencing Association. Look them up online. They can tell you who your local fencing clubs are. Now, when you find local fencing clubs, you might have a list of 3 or 4. Some places have 10 or 11 clubs. My advice is to check all of them out. Most fencing clubs will give you 1 or 2 times free to see if that's a good club for you. Take advantage of this idea. Go in, meet the staff, check out the building, see if it's clean, see if the equipment seems safe, see if the staff communicates with you well and behaves professionally. Clubs should provide safe equipment for you to use. Masks should be rust-free, and unlike this mask, they should have a strap in the back to hold your head in and shouldn't have these kinds of rips or tears. Make sure the masks you put on are in good condition so that you keep safe. Protective jackets that the clubs provide to you should be rip-free and clean. This one is not rip-free and clean. As you can see, it has tears up on the top and in the sleeves. These types of holes can be a real problem for you if someone hits you in those spots. Make sure that when the club gives you a weapon to use, that the weapon seems to be in good order and that there's a protective tip at the end. Safety is probably the #1 feature when you're first started fencing. One of the most important things you want to look for is to make sure there are people who are similar to you in the club so that you can have the best experience possible competing with them. For instance, if you're an older person, over 40, make sure you find a club that has other people who are over 40 that you can fence with. You don't want to go to a club that only has little kids or teenagers. That might lessen your experience. Lastly, once you do find a club that you really enjoy being with and hanging out and improving your skills, check with the staff to see if they can assist you in ordering your own personal equipment. Fencing is always better when you have your own stuff. The staff will make sure that you order things that fit you properly, that are safe, and that you get the best deal for your money. That's how you get started in fencing.